Say the hip, hop, the hip, the hibbity hip, the hop, the hibbity hip, the hobbity hoop. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're going to be covering some rumors. Now, we've got rumors popping up left, right, center. We got theories. We got a million different things. I want to quickly just take a moment, guys, and quickly just tell you guys right here. If you want to send me rumors, theories, speculations, your own discussion ideas, whatever it may be, feel free to email me about it at RuffledRowlit at gmail.com. Sorry, not email. So RuffledRowlit at gmail.com. Okay, if you want to hit me up, literally just my YouTube name, RuffledRowlit at gmail.com. If you want to send me anything, feel free to do so. I already got a million things to go through anyways, but if you guys want to send me stuff, feel free to do so. It's nice for me to kind of stack up on, topics to talk about over time, because I'll be a little bit busy the coming week and I won't be able to kind of come through and talk about a majority of the topics during streams and all that, but I'll still be doing streams either way. So let's get into the actual rumor here, ladies and gentlemen, which recently popped up, and this is somebody else claiming that they know something about the leaked demo, which I think is total BS, by the way. Personally, I don't think we actually have a demo that's been leaked. That's just unlikely, just literally being honest here, in my opinion. But yeah, we got something. And also, apologies about any weird ads here on 4chan. It's 4chan for a reason. So yeah, I do apologize about any weird ads and all that sort of stuff. I'm just gonna put myself over here. Either way, so let's read the actual rumor here, guys, which basically says demo info 1 out of 3. So this guy's got to be posting two more of these posts, which I guess I'm gonna keep track of, and I'll make videos on those as well. Hopefully the other 2 posts come right after each other, so I don't have to cover them individually. But he did also like post like down here, so maybe these are the other posts. Maybe this is like 2 and 3 right here, because he does make 2 more posts. And his name is Steel City Explorer. So let's see what he actually has to say here, for himself in regards to this whole subject. So, I got to play the Pokemon Sword and Shield demo. Hear me out. English is not my first language, so I apologize for any incorrect spelling / grammar. Obvious spoiler warning. The demo starts as you emerge from a tunnel on a train. When you get off, you're greeted by a female character called Bia. Okay? She has pink hair with a fringe. She has large hooped earrings and is wearing a grey smart jacket, a black turtleneck top, and a yellow handbag. Seems like a interesting character. Kind of strange description here. I'm trying to feel like, definitely like trying to think if like there's any character I can imagine like this from different media, because sometimes the rumor people will make up like, characters, but base them on real life people, or real life characters from movies and that sort of stuff, just as a way to kind of like skedaddle around people and just mess with them a little bit. She welcomes you to a small area called Dustboro. Okay. It is a small town with a few houses and lots of rocky areas. She lets you choose between Sobble, Skullbunny, and Grookey at level 9 to keep while you visit the area. I chose Sobble, obviously. She gives you a 10 Pokeballs, and you can can't level up Pokemon past level 12, which is strange because in the other person who posted about the demo, that person said there is no catching of Pokemon, right? That's the strange part, right, ladies and gentlemen? That other guy said there was no catching of Pokemon. There was only, like, the ability to battle Pokemon. So, actually, wait, did he say that? I can't remember. There's too many of these demo ones that have been popping up recently, which are really just annoying and strange, but because, they seem to be just riding off of each other, but who knows? Let's see if there's anything interesting in this one for at least. So, she says that she has a lot of important work to do, so you invites you to visit Dustboro and gets back to her when you are done. When you are done. Also, make sure the music isn't too loud. She says she'll be waiting for you in a house to the east of the town. Fair enough. Dustboro has a lot of interesting rocky areas to explore and has a few trees. Not much there other than that. There are a few grass areas, a few items around, mixture of old and new Pokemon. Okay. Old Pokemon, Eevee, Pikachu, Geodude, Sandshrew, Roggenrola, Bonsly, Wallaby. Okay. New Pokemon, Brainid, Dirty Ground Fox thing. Okay. Taxley, which I don't know about these names. Little Rocky Badger thing. Okay. Blueflea, which is a cute electric flying blue. Okay, I'm not sure what that word, like what he's trying to say there. I'm going to avoid that word, okay. Looking bird with a lightning bolt on its wing. Looks a bit like Fletchling in shape, okay. Hefus, which is a little steel / normal bear thing with a hammer. Bit weird. Now, I caught all 4. Blueflea is my favorite. Then I can't decide between Brainid and Taxley. Not a fan of Hefus, though. Okay, fair enough. There are a few trainers you can battle. Fair enough. Some using Pokemon I mentioned. And one uses a Drowsy. That's okay, that's interesting. Let's move the camera over here. There is a cave on the northwest, but is inaccessible due to the boulders blocking the entrance. There are 4 or 5 houses. Bea is in the house on the far east side, close to a big wall. There are other people in the houses, and some of them have Pokemon in the old world. Some people talk about working down the pits with their Pokemon. One person says that his family has lived in the burrow all their lives, and their son wants to move out to live in the city. One person talks about a rare Pokemon he saw once that glistened like silver. To the north of the city is Duskboro Coal House. Okay, there are trainers you can battle in there, all wearing hard hats with lamps. There are piles of coal and what looks like a furnace inside. Alright, some areas you're not allowed to explore though. The trainers have Taxleys and Geodudes at one, and one has a drill burr. Okay, the north of the city is the Duskboro Coal House. Okay, we just read that. When you go back to Bea, she takes you along a path and through to a large gate in the wall. You enter in Shiafbek City, okay, a red brick industrial city. It's a lot bigger than it looks like on the trailers. Bea leaves you to explore again and tells you she'll be in her office in a. Okay, listen, this is a little bit too much for a demo. I'm just being honest. They don't do this much for a demo. You wouldn't have a demo with this much content. I'm just saying this is instantly. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I always give you opinions on this, and I always try to be as objective as possible and as critical as possible. This seems bullshit as fuck. I mean, I'm just being honest, okay? This seems BS, like straight up BS. Like, I'm just being honest. Because the level of detail he's giving seems very made up, and also like the way he goes into it, it just seems very odd. And also the length of this thing is a little bit over the top. Because I don't think they'd give you that much free space and that much rain in a demo. Bea leaves you to explore again and tells you she'll be in her office in a tallish red brick office block in the north. When you go back to Bea, she takes you along a path and through to a large gate in the wall. You enter into Shafek City. Jeez, such a hard name. A red brick industrial city. So okay, so I just literally read the same thing. It's so weird. Like this text, I can't keep up well with this. My eyes are just killing me. There are rows of red bricks, terraced houses. The people inside are mainly factory workers and miners. A few people refer to Shepek as the Steel City. One person, I guess he went to one person, complains about the posh people in the... Okay, yeah, now you know it's bullshit. Now you know it's bullshit. Come on, really? You think they would be that on the nose? You really think that Pokemon Company and the Game Freak would be so on the nose to say that there are posh? Specifically the word posh. Like, listen, there are people that are going to be playing this game in Sweden, in the US, in Japan, in China, in India, in South Africa, in every country in the world that has access to these Pokemon games. There are going to be people playing this. Do you really think they'd use the word posh? Okay? Like, listen, I get it, it's a British word, but I don't think they'd go as far as to use that word in a Pokemon game. Because I think that's a very specific word that's a little bit too complicated for your general child who isn't from the UK or doesn't know about the UK to really comprehend. I don't think they'd use that. And then they would describe people in the northern part of the country or the region to be posh, okay? That's where you lose me, right there. That's where you lose me. You guys know, I always say this, like, there are points where, like, rumors just, they go well, and then just, like, drop hard, like, face plant, head first, I mean? This one just did it, like, hardcore. Now, you can trade a Bonsley and a Gumi with a girl in the northeast of the city. One person mentions that Forge Path used to be a river before the incident, okay? The incident. Alright. Some people complain about the Brainid, and others seem to like them. There is a dumpster in an alleyway with a Brainid rummaging inside it. There are some Pidovs flying around as well. Old lady on a beach gives you bread crumbs, and if you throw them on the ground, 6 Pidovs swarm over, and you can battle one. Alright, that would actually be really cool. Like, if you could do that, that'd be really sick. Same thing can be done near the dumpster with Brainid, but only one of them. There's a factory that you can explore with lots of moving machinery. Now, also, guys, about the whole posh thing, I'm just saying it's a word that I only know because of knowing British people. Yeah, I would never know that if I was a kid. I'd never understand it, right? So it's a little bit of a weird word. I know it probably sounds weird that I really got, like, caught up on that specific thing. It's just a very specific thing that I think shouldn't, it's unlikely for them to use. Either way. Where was I? Let's see. Like them, there's a dumpster fire. Okay, we got that. Dumpster like to brain it, but only one of them. There's a factory that can be explored with a lot of moving machinery. Little Hemphis running around. You can battle trainers like in the coal house. They mainly use Hepfist and Matchop. One trainer uses a Klink and a Okay, and a Magnemite. When you battle all trainers, you get given a specially made tiny sword or shield you can use. Okay, I don't know about that. There's an arena-looking thing, but it doesn't look like other arenas on the Galar map. Can't enter due to the maintenance, alright? Can't enter the big tower thing either. Two people standing in front of the entrance arguing about who has the best Hephaestus, alright? When you go to Bea in her office, she says that the reason she wanted to speak to you is because the Galar region might not be safe. There have been sightings of a terrifying Pokemon they used to destroy villages many years ago. She shows you a blurry photo of what looks like to be a dragon/dog thing, but it's really hard to make it out. Okay, really? Come on now. Are you seriously gonna literally, like, because you don't, like, cause it's so poorly, like, of a made-up rumor that you literally put the two most, like, you know, theorized creatures, a dog or / wolf, and, you know, a dragon as the two things. Like, oh, really, it's a dragon or dog? We don't know. You know, it's a little bit of a strange situation. You see, this is again where, you know, you gotta dissect these things a little bit better when you look at them. I sometimes misread and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that, as far as I can tell here, what looks like to be a dragon/dog thing, but it's really hard to make it out. So, she said not to tell anyone apart from Professor Sycamore, because it would scare people. Sycamore, okay, why Sycamore? Okay, well, okay. Because it would scare people off, wait, if the info got out. She gives you an envelope addressed to Professor Sycamore and says, when you return to Kalos, tell him that this happened again. She then thanks you for coming and invites you to enjoy the Galar region for a bit longer, and that's pretty much the most important stuff, I think. Okay, listen, this is bullshit. This is straight up BS. Like, okay, sure, some aspects of this sound cool. I love a little, like, you know, a little, like, I guess, I mean, a little dirty-looking ground fox thing, you know, like a little fox type, little, you know, ground type fox type, which sounds good. It actually sounds really cool. Like, would be awesome. But here's the thing. This is bullshit. A demo isn't this long and doesn't have this much in it usually. Like, sure, demos do have stuff in them, right? We've had demos for Pokemon in the past, but they usually don't give you that level amount of content, you know what I mean? They have a decent amount of content, but I don't think they go that far with it, though, you know what I mean? And also, there is no demo, by the way, that's been leaked. I'm pretty sure that the original rumor was bullshit, because I was able to debunk the image that was shown there. Because one, there is no start button on the Switch, and that image that was saying, you know, oh, you know, special demo version, and then press start. There is no start on the Switch. I mean, maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something, ladies and gentlemen, but there's no start on this thing. So I don't know. I mean, I'm a little bit torn on this whole thing. I think this rumor is BS. I think we can pretty much debunk it by the fact that you talk about Professor Sycamore, which is strange. Wouldn't you be wanting to introduce the other, you know, the other professor, the main professor of this region, whether it be one or two, who knows? It's a really much more, you know, speculation at the moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this one? Do you think it's real? Fake? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And also, a quick heads up, guys, due to YouTube potentially, like, doing things in the future, I've created this, I've created a Patreon for anybody who wants to go the extra mile, help me out so that I can keep doing this thing in the future. It's there if you want to support. It's linked down below. It's not necessary. Don't worry about it. And also, if you don't want to, you know, support in that manner, there's still shirt designs that are on sale, so you can check those out. Either way, thanks so much for watching. My name is RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.